Hello everybody, we're doing a deck profile of my Dark Master deck I played in the online regionals. I just want to play just to have fun with it and see how it performed, and it performed not too shabby. I was able to get it against Galaxy, which a certain card helped me out to slow them down just a little bit, to where I can just go in for the win. So yeah, yeah, I do have some cards that are outside or part of the deck. It's just that in here, and I'm just too lazy to switch them out. So right now, so anywho, so first off, play 4 Lady Debbie, and then 4 Giga. This one's out of the sleeve because again. So these are the ones that you use to search out your level 6 or higher Digimon. Both of them do the same thing. You add up to 2 level 6s, and then put the rest of the bottom of your deck. End the turn, you may destroy Digimon on your board to play a Dark Master and Raising. So you can destroy your mother. Oh, and for the eggs, we have 4 mothers. So these are the eggs right here. So, yep. Why I still play mother? It's a SAC target for my level 5s. It's an alliance target. It's a raid target. So, yeah. Alright, so next up for the level 5s, 2 Edamon. The taunting Edamon will still play this card. And then the new one, 2 taunting Metal Gray. So, the moment I saw this card was on play, it can taunt. I'm like, oh right, now we have multiple ways to taunt my opponent. So this one is a lot more helpful than this one, honestly. I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes in certain situations, this one is a perfect taunt target for rookies, because it just gives them collision, and starting man face must attack. So this is really helpful. Edamon, it's good against megas, like level 5s and level 6s, to get around that. So yeah, if I were to make a change here, I would probably maybe play 1 more Metal Gray, but having this is okay. Having variety is really good. You have multiple options that your opponent doesn't expect for you to play. So yeah, so next up, just 3 of each of the Dark Masters. So on play when attacking, this one destroys an unsuspended Digimon. This one digivolves by 2. End of your opponent's turn, they will each self-destruct, and then you get to play a different Dark Master, a Dark Master with different names. So when he dies, you play this. When you play this, you play this. So yeah. Next up, to Medieval. So this is the card I was like really wanting to play more of, because it's a very good defensive card. Seeing at least 3 of him, or maybe a playset of him, is more optimal for me, honestly, because it's, like I said, it's the best defensive card in the deck. But yeah, he did come up once or twice, but other than that, like, I would love to see him more often, instead of him being milled off from my Zwart. That's the one, or in my security. If it sucks because I can't get him out unless they hit it an assembly. So, and not for my aces. These are a lot of 1-ups here so far. So 1 Puppet, 1 Shadow, 1 Blitz. Alright. 1 Vike, 1 Beelzemon, 1 Justy. Alright, let me just fix this right here. 1 Middle C and 1 Piedmon. So 8 1-ups here, and each one has different functions. But these 2 essentially do the same thing, except he bottom decks something that's suspended. He bottom decks something that's play cost 7 or less. So somewhat, but you know, did you vote by 1? Did you vote by 2? So depending on the situation, it's helpful. Shadow Seraphi and Blitzgray. This is when I want contemplating. I want to play more than one of each of these, but it turned out okay. Um, like these two also do the same thing basically. DGG evolve by 3, but this one, whenever an attack target is redirected, you neg 5k something on your opponent's board. This one is just a blocker and has alliance and end of attack, which is important sometimes. One of your Digimon can attack, so you can actually do end of attack with Zwart to place the dark. So if you have your level 5 on board, you can get back that dark master you just used to put it back in raising with this ability. So it's helpful. Vikemon, Digivolve by 2, and then an aura effect when on play. When Digivolving, you can your opponent's Digimon on your opponent's until the end of your opponent's turn. None of their Digimon with one or more sources can one or fewer sources can suspend. So it's very helpful in those certain situations. Also, when attacking, it can destroy something that has one or less sources. So yeah, it's very helpful in certain matches. Against Adventure, this slowed them down a lot because I had to. Because like the moment they have the tamer that gives the level 5 the level 5s or higher rush, him says no. If your Digimon has only one or fewer sources, they cannot suspend. So yeah, not to mention this stops Medieval with their alliance stuff. So it's very helpful. Beelzemon, also very helpful too. So on play when Digivolve when attacking, you may mill 2, and then you delete a play cost 6 or lower on your opponent's Digimon, and then for every 10 add 3. So that part is pretty helpful. Then the other on play when Digivolving, when you have 10 or more cards by returning 2 of them, you Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon. So if you sequence it right, if you do it correctly, you can actually the moment you mill out Zwart from your top of your deck, you can just do the other ability to put it back to the top of your. You do the first part, you see Zwart, okay, destroy something, and then you do the second part, you put it back, and then you do Digivolve. So this card is really cheesy. I like it. For me, he's more like a mid range to late game kind of card, only because I don't really mill as much. If I was playing Alan Monkey within this deck, yeah. But I did want to play more than one of him, at least 2. But oh well. Justimon, immunity from all Digimon effects on play when Digivolving. It gives himself blocker, and also when Digivolving when attacking, once per turn, you can trash an option card in the battle area. So getting rid of all those option cards your opponent has just for him to unsuspend is very helpful. Piedmon does neg 8k the board, but just ping it different directions. So he did come up a few times. Very helpful. I don't have a target to bring out something from trash that's Nightmare Soldier. It's just a blast target. That's all it is. So yeah. These are all the 1-ofs. Next, the 2-ofs. 2 Darkter Aces. Scapegoat, so strong, and then Digivolve one your opponent's Digimon, and then wipe your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost on board. So all those 3 play costs are going to be gone very easily. So yeah. Grand Kowaga Ace. This card paired with the new Black Ward Ring is so strong now, because now I have 2 ways to 4 to destroy your tamers. So yeah, not to mention this also stuns your opponent's Digimon. Basically, you on play when Digivolving, you tap 2 cards, and then the Digimon, those 2 cards cannot unsuspend. And if there's a suspended tamer, it doesn't matter if he tapped it or not. If it's already suspended, you can destroy it. So you can tap 2 cards and destroy something. So yeah, and then their Digimon cannot reboot. So they cannot unsuspend on their next unsuspend phase. So that's very crucial a lot of times. Black War, this also was very good too. Destroying a Digimon or tamer. And then having whenever your opponent Digimon has something that's 13k or more, he's now immune, and they get the pump. So very very strong. I love it. I would maybe, if I would make a change here, maybe I would play 3 Black Wars. Maybe I'm not sure, but this is so far okay. And then the spicy tech, 2 Valkyries. This is the reason why I was so excited for that metal grade, because nobody saw it coming. So so this is what I mean. Just some example here. So now since I have these 2 taunting targets, this card gives me the free ability to play Valkyrie, because I can now ping a rookie to go into Valkyrie and wipe their board, and then neg 5k the board now, thanks to this card alone. Thanks to this card, because a lot of the times whenever my opponent has a rookie and then I only have Edamon, and I'm like, I can't taunt it, I can't do anything to it, and it sucks. But thanks to this card, I now have that free range to go into Valkyrie. And a lot of people, when they see the metal grade, like, oh, he's probably gonna go into Darkdra or Black War, but like, not Valkyrie. So now I have more. Now I have 4 ways to taunt to go into Valkyrie, depending on the situation. But yeah, I wanted to play this card for a while, and it came out really. It came out a lot of times, and it helped me out a lot. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. That's the reason why I played the metal grade. So Valkyrie, on play, when Digivolving, neg 5k your opponent's board, and then whenever a security is removed, you get to destroy something that's 8k or lower. If not, sorry. If not, this gains security tech +1. So essentially, what you do is you taunt your opponent with the metal grade. They think that you're gonna go into Black War or something, and you go into Valkyrie, and they're like, oh, I can't play my rookies anymore for a while. I got to play something stronger. I got to play a level 5 now. So that's the only reason why I play this card. But yeah, these 2, like, all these came out a lot of times, and I love it. So yeah, I would just keep it at 2, honestly. You don't want to see more of it. So yeah. So next up for the level 7s, this is my one mistake I should have not done, but I just wanted to try it out. So I'm only playing 3 Zords here. I'm only playing 3 because I needed to make room for some certain cards, and it was okay. He did come up sometimes, and then, like I said, with the Beelzemon, getting him back into the top deck was very helpful. So I think I might keep it at 3. That way I can play another Beelzemon. But yeah, so next up, Ultimate Chaosmon. This card was a house. Just swinging in for 4 checks is very very strong, and bottom decking your opponent's board. But yeah, next up, H-Stramon. I only played it once, but it's really good to have because you have the ability to DNA into him. You have black or purple, or blue, purple, black, or yellow. You have all these colors to go into him, so it's easy to DNA into him. And then lastly, we have 1 Oryuken, 1 Blast mode, and 1 Paladin mode. All of these did come up. I've had to hard play this dude. I've been able to DNA into him multiple times. It's very very helpful, especially now that you have more access to the colors too, because majority of your aces are black, and you do have some red and yellow Digimon in there that are also aces. So Blast mode essential, because like the moment that your Paladin mode is gone already, this can come out when attacking. You can put this card on top of your deck. That way you can Paladin mode guarantee. So yeah. So yeah, and also, like, this is a very good blast target for Paimon, because you can do it. I wanted to play the quartz one, but like it's eh. But anywho, so these were my choices here. So I played 2 tie tamers here. These are the memory setters that when attack target is changed, you can draw 1 and then pump something by 2k. So my thought process with this card alone was because we have a lot of things that like to raid into things, or sometimes with me I would taunt with the taunting metal gray. I will give my opponent collision, so like I have a guarantee pump, so that's what I would do. It did come up, and also it's very good to have a memory setter also. Then 2 Emperor, same thing. Like with this my thought process was that it's, you know, it slows down the rookie in the back, because a lot of people don't ever digivolve the rookies, especially on when it's purple hybrid sometimes, or it's Omnimon, certain situations. But yeah, this came out a lot. And then also whenever they're gone, you get to draw a card. So, and then the last card, 2 Mega Assembly. It didn't show up, but like it's good to have, because the ability to DNA is very, very crucial, especially when you have it on board. Just a little tidbit too. I'm just gonna, since so it's a little tidbit here. So these are your 3 DNA targets. So, alright, so I'm just gonna use this as an example. So if you have Machine Dramon in your hand with assembly, and if you have the other color requirements for each of these DNA, this is just the color in your hand. So if you have the other part of this, so with Ultimate Chaos here, if you have a green or purple, or blue and purple here with Aegis, or red and yellow, you can DNA with Machine Dramon, because it's just the color in your hand. So yeah, I learned that from a buddy of mine. But yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Like I said, it performed okay. There's some changes I would probably want to do. Sometimes I want to play a second Oryuken for the fun of it, but yeah. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy this deck profile. I will, you know, try to improve on this deck. I'm probably gonna try out rocks after this. I might, I'm not sure. So, anywho, hope you'll have a good day. And yeah, until next time, goodbye and good night. Ba-bang.